to another Destiny video. I'm going to be jumping into some Crucible, Supremacy I think it is, pretty sure. Have I got a I'll be using the Soul Stuff, the Defiance of Yasmin, and the Harrow Ellen's Frenzy with Night Stalker, because pretty much all the other hunter classes aren't as good, because it's all about the dodge roll. And why do you not use the dodge roll? That's why I've got a helmet that gives me a dodge roll, even when I'm not using the dodge roll. Now, I know that's not its proper name, but who really cares? So I want to apologise for my last video. You got to love when you join halfway through a game on the losing team. I want to apologise for my last video where my capture card or laptop, pretty sure it's my laptop, had a stroke halfway through the recording. Twice actually. It turns out that you can't record off a toaster, which is pretty much what my laptop is. So I've now changed that, and now I've got something a little bit more stable. Hopefully, I won't be getting the same problems from what I've been testing. I haven't managed the same problem at all, to be honest. Now I've just got this horrible echoing noise that sounds like I'm stuck down a well, that you can probably hear, and the constant fuzzing noise, which God knows how I'm planning on fixing that. Not until I get some more money. I won't be sorting out that anytime soon, but just might as well put out some videos. Oh, I killed him with one smoke. That guy probably shot him a bit as well, but I haven't been killed by very many shotguns, and that's a little bit worrying, because I feel like they're all going to come at once, and I'm going to go about 10 lives without getting a kill, because I'll just get shotgun from across the map. Because shotguns are essentially snipers. Bungie have turned them into snipers and nerfed snipers since they're not viable. Because if you get shot once using a sniper, you have a seizure, which is always fun. Because I love that about games, when you're trying to aim at someone and they look at you the wrong way, and now you're looking somewhere else and you can't actually shoot. Some really good gameplay that is. Oh hello, what's going on here? So things I want to do with my channel are, oh my god, bloody Night Stalkers, I'm dead. It wasn't a shotgun, that's always a good thing. Always good when it's not a shotgun. So yeah, things I want to do with my channel. I want to, have a bit of diversity in what I upload. Instead of just limiting myself to, say, Destiny. I can't aim. There we go. Instead of just limiting myself to Destiny, I want to be able to do a bunch of other games. But at the moment, you'll probably see a bit of Forza. Might be some of the Division, but when I first got the game, I didn't enjoy it, and that was on release. But for some reason, I decided I was going to download Halo 5, then found out that was 91 gigabytes, and decided against it. So I went with the Division instead. Probably not my best idea, but we'll see. So yeah, there might be some of the Division coming up, more Forza, matches on them. More Forza and stuff like that. Since I joined late, I should get at least 2 legendaries. So yeah, I didn't kill by a shotgun either. I'm proud of myself. I think that's the first game I've ever played without being killed by a shotgun. So yeah, there'll be the Division, Forza, maybe some Ark, if I ever feel like getting back into that. Oh, that's a good scout rifle. If I ever feel like getting back into Ark, I might play some of that. What else there? I feel like playing Viva Pinata, because who doesn't love a good old bit of Viva Pinata, Dark Souls, for Witcher, anything. If you feel like you want to see anything, just put it down in the comments, and I'll see if I can get around to it. It's not like I'm a busy person. I'm probably the least busiest person there is. So yeah, there's Destiny content. I doubt there'll be much Crucible, he says, as he's only got 2 videos of it and they're both Crucible. Because if you can't tell, I'm not very good at Crucible. I like to think I am, but in reality I know deep down that I'm not. Well, they're cool, their tag's 420. But it took them a long time to come up with that. He says with no tag. I did get a 1 KDI. That's obviously important, because I definitely care a lot about KDs. Can't tell by the tone of my voice. So yeah, I'm also working on getting it sounds I can, excuse me, getting it sounds I can have a Skype call being recorded as well while I'm playing sounds I can play with other people, which obviously will be a lot more entertaining, so you can't just hear me, because I doubt I'm the most entertaining voice to hear. And then you have 2 echoing mics. That's always a plus. What's better than 1 echoing mic? 2. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get that sorted out, but I don't know how. So if any of you know, feel free to let me know. But other than that, there's not much else I think there is really talk about. I've talked about, the last video having a seizure. Talked about me being bad at Destiny. I think I've spoken about that. Basically, I'm bad at Destiny. Better than my brother, and that's all that really matters. As long as you're better than your siblings, nobody really cares. There's a floating cape. That guy's fancy. He's got a floating cape. I wish I had a floating cape. I've only got a normal cape. I haven't played on this map in ages. What's going on with my... Was that person jumping on my head? That's really rude. Yeah, so other things. I had to turn down the game audio really, really, really low. I don't even know if you can hear it at all. I can't, which is always a good sign. Because otherwise you can't hear me. You can hear me when it goes quiet, then all you can hear, because I was doing some pause videos, all you can really hear is the engine, and then occasionally you hear me halfway through a word, which I guess to some people that would be pretty entertaining, but to me it wasn't, and it was really annoying after, I sat there, spoke to myself for a good 10 minutes, then made sure nothing went wrong, and everything went wrong. Like I feel what's going to happen with this video as well. Or I'm just going to get killed by everybody. That he had a shotgun, I'm running away. Right? It doesn't matter. I was at least like, did he just... Oh, that's rude. Not only did he kill me with a shotgun, he also taunted me. Ooh. Ooh, that's left a sour taste in my mouth. He's brought forward the saltiness. I'm going to try and snipe some people, but that would also mean I was good at the game to be able to do that, or at least competent, of which I'm neither. I might be able to kill this person as he's around. I don't know, around there, because warlocks suck, because you pick Emperor Palpatine and you just win. There's no skill in Emperor Palpatine, you don't even have to aim at them. As long as they're somewhere on your screen, they will die, and they can't kill you, which is fab. But what's going to happen is it's strong now, and then they're going to do what they did with what's it called, the Sunbreaker for Titan, where they get it, and it's doing pretty well for itself, and obviously Bungie don't like that, so they get it and they nerf it into the ground, and when it's in the ground they keep on standing on it to make sure that it never becomes good again, and then they might think about buffing it at a later date, but very rarely, or they try and buff it and it doesn't really make much of a difference, like you can see with auto rifles, where the range on it is, oh no, where the range of it is, maybe a couple of centimetres until you lose half your damage. But shotguns, on the other hand, the further away you are, the more range they have, because shotguns just don't make sense, they're overpowered, they shouldn't even be in the game. And if a shotgun's going to be in the game, they should all have the same range as the Fourth Horseman, which is about 2 inches in front of it, if that. But Fourth Horseman is fun to use, even though it takes a whole mag to kill one person. You know, it's always fun to load a mag into them and still die because they stab you twice during that time. That's another thing I love, you know. Punching someone as a Titan does the same amount of damage as stabbing them. Who thought that was a good idea? But also Thunderstrike. If your bloody Emperor Palpatine wasn't strong enough, they gave him a really good melee, which you can hit from 10 miles away, because that's definitely necessary. Don't even know why I play this game sometimes. I didn't get shotgun, I got last word. That's another gun which they don't know if they want to make it strong or not. Some days it's just really good, and then the next day you pick up your last word and you may have picked up a bubble blower. It wouldn't have made, is it called bubble blower? I think it's called bubble blower. It wouldn't have made much of a difference, you know. Like, if I wasn't reloading I'd shoot you, but I'm not because I'm reloading. Where's he gone? What is that? Oh, I found everybody else on his team. I was lured into a trap. That was all elaborate ruse. I am now dead. It was a good time, good time. But now I'm going to try and snipe someone again. Oh, hello. Please, if someone could stand still and not shoot at me as I shoot at them. Nope, I can't. I just can't. You can do it though. Look at him with his 1,000 yards there. Is that the type of sniper that was nerfed into the ground as well? Where they took for one good thing about it and like, yep, now you can't do that. Whoever did that, hats off to them. I tried to dodge roll. It looked like I just teabagged him. I didn't. I tried to dodge roll. So yeah, you know, that's what's going on with Destiny. It's been going on with Destiny a long time now, where they just, you know, find something that's good in the game and nerf it into the ground. Like what they did with the Fawn, except for I think the Fawn is now in a good place. But hand cannons on the other hand, you might as well. It's like, it says it has 10 bullets in the mag, but at least 3 of the bullets just disappear. It's just ridiculous. Oh, that was a shadow shot. I just got a back in action, that's how bad I was doing. We are getting fucked in the ass right now. Where's this person gone? I stab you. Surprised he didn't stab me twice in the time I stabbed him once. That's normally what happens in Destiny. Someone stabs you twice. And the time it takes, I didn't even know it was heavy ammo. Didn't even know. Why did they? I understand them bringing back the Gallahorn because it's, you know, it's the last DLC for Destiny until Destiny 2. Not until Destiny 2. But yeah, I understand why they did it. But why did they bring it back as a quest? Because that kind of took one of the main aspects of the Gallahorn, which was, you know, getting the Gallahorn away. The same, like, I understand before you never got that from RNG, and if you did, I probably never would have gotten it because the game hates me. I never got the basic Source Regime to ever drop for me. I had to buy it, and it's the only gun I wanted. And I got it and I used it maybe twice and cried because I got it like a week after they nerfed auto rifles into the ground. It was a good time. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about RNG. Why isn't it only like 2 new exotics you can get from it just dropping, which is the Nemesis Star and I can't even remember the other one. They're all from quests. And that just kind of takes a lot of the fun out of the game. Because the game is, you know, grinding the same thing over and over in the hopes of you getting something good. But that just doesn't exist anymore because you just get that thing that's good straight away. It's like they shouldn't have added, because what you do get from RNG, you get from the free of coins. Which now they've nerfed, yeah. But they should have just taken them out completely. You never should have been in the game because it just all the things that were fun about getting exotics just went. Oh, I wasn't paying attention immediately. They just went and was there a golem gun? I just destroyed something. Yeah, they just went and now I guess they're trying to get back there, but it's kind of too late for them to do it. So I'm really hoping in Destiny 2, which should be a good game. I don't see why it wouldn't be. This one, it would. This one was a very good game. This DLC was kind of shabby. It wasn't the best DLC at all. Like probably my least favourite one, which is saying a lot, since my one that was prior to this, my least favourite was The Dark Below, because that was so bad, so very bad. I don't know why it was so bad, I don't know why I don't like it, but it just didn't offer much. And they did better in House of Wolves with Prison of Elders, which they then just got rid of, but then brought back, for God knows what reason. It was kind of out of place. So, who knows what's going to happen with Destiny 2. I think they should completely reset us all from scratch, from the beginning, because I don't want to go into a new game with all the stuff I had from the old game. I know a lot of people are upset about that, if that does happen, because they put a lot of effort in, but then you just have less of an excuse to play the new one. So, what's the point in keeping all of your stuff when you're getting a new game? And I heard, not heard, but I've seen a lot of people go, "Oh, that doesn't happen," and like World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft doesn't have a sequel; they just ran out expansions. So of course, I think we should lose all of our stuff, restart from scratch. To be honest, I think they should get rid of Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks. I don't know why they didn't. I think in the new DLCs they should have brought out new classes for you to play as, such as like the captain, like a fallen captain. Because what they could have done in that, I don't know how they would have implemented it, but this is just something I have in my head which I want to happen. Where like most of the time you're like a Vandal and then your super turns into a captain where you're just, your melee does more damage, or you get a shrapnel launcher as well, but it's only for a limited amount of time and then you go back. That would, from what I can think, would do fine. And then, yeah, it's just some things in the game which I think they should take away and some things they should add, but now it's all way too late for that to happen. But in Destiny 2, hopefully they'll have that all fixed. Also, I love the fact I played 2 Crucible games and I got a whole lot of nothing. Did I put in a second 3 coins? I think I did. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me and having to put up with me sound like I'm lost down a well. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.